Hello.
Hi.
All right. Today we're going to have an IELTS speaking. So those will only take 12 to 15 minutes of your time. Are you ready to begin?
Yes.
Can you speak near the microphone? All right. So let's start with speaking part one. Can you tell me something about yourself?
My name is Phạm Quý Anh. You can call me Quý Anh. I'm currently a high school student in Vĩnh Yên High School. Yeah, my favorite hobby is chess, and my favorite color is black. I'm pretty dull on clothes. I just only mix up two clothes, mainly color of white and black.
All right. So, what do you like to do in your free time?
Uh, I probably play some chess with my friends or get in some video games. Yes, and if I do have too bored of playing games, I might get some books and saw some comics to read for entertainment.
Who do you like to spend your free time? Family or friends?
Uh, Mostly my friends, because friends I have a lot of friends either in class or out in my neighborhood, and I usually play with them. Yeah. And my mom is usually busy and she doesn't have time much for me.
Can you tell me a little bit about what you study?
I currently study about mathematics, uh, chemistry, and physics. And I'm also interested in some IT. I'm look. I am currently learning myself about coding and programming of videos games and some robotics.
What do you like about your studies?
I like about my study is it's about my teachers, and they are really uh, well, close with students. There's no pressure when you're learning with them, and they always be there, and you get in trouble of question or hard that you don't know how to solve it.
Is there anything that you dislike about your studies?
There is some downside about the studies. About the current program of studying is pretty hard, and it's harder than the last generations. The last class before that, and we have to learn more because this is a new program. The teacher don't have much knowledge of the new program. This one, so it's hard to get knowledge of all these subject nowadays.
Have you traveled to another country before?
I've never traveled to a country, but might be in the future. I'm looking forward to Cambodia. Yes, Cambodia is the country that I think is because it have the technology is more modern than in Vietnam right now, and I, I think it's a good place for me to travel to.
What's your favorite form of travel?
My favorite form of travel is by sea. I like fishing and see all the sea creature and like eating seafood. So I want to get will travel by sea if it can.
Alright, so now this time let's proceed to our speaking part 2. So I will give you a cue card, an extra pen, and paper. So I will give you 1 minute to prepare, and after a minute you will have 2 minutes to speak. So your 1 minute begins now. Alright, so your 1 minute is done. You have 2 minutes to speak.
I'm going to talk about English lesson that I enjoyed the most. It was yesterday morning, apparently, and our teacher, chemistry teacher, decided to give us homework, an experiment homework about making soap, and she led our class to pick our friend to work with for the experiment this time. And our class have 40, so it means there's gonna be 8 groups. In each group gonna have 6 students. After every group is set, we decide to meet up at schools and look for the ingredient. The ingredient to make the soap includes some salted water, cooking oil, nitric hydroxide, that our teacher will give us in a small little bag, and a mold to get it. There's also some optional ingredient you can add in, like some tea leaves, flour, and I like some I've got some some smells for the mint, the smell of the anything you want, mint, strawberry, or anything.
Alright, so your 2 minutes is done. Then we have the cue card, the paper, and the pen back. So, since your cue card was all about an English lesson that you really enjoyed, let's proceed to part 3 and expand that. Why do people want to learn English?
English is international English. Is not the most it's not the most people speak it, but it is popular, and it is easier to learn, and most everybody uses it currently nowadays.
Why is there a strong demand for English language in your country?
Our country need to improve some of the English speakers, and we are low in about I forgot of the word just about English and some other language, because we want to We want to have keep up the good relationship with other countries.
Why do you think some people learn English fast while others are slow?
It depends on people on some. Is for example, the children is have a higher minded because they learn things faster for the first time they see everything they see. For the adults and the elderly people, they learn things much slower because their mind is weak and they see that they learn things that they don't adapting much.
Do you think it's important to learn grammar when you're learning English?
Yes, grammar is the base of the English because the two most important is grammar and vocabulary. The grammar decided if you can speak English or not because without it you cannot speak English. The vocabulary will make no sense and in the sentence will make no absolute sense and no one will know what you're talking about.
What kind of quality should an English language teacher have?
You can use speak the question again.
What kind of quality should an English language teacher have?
The quality that English teacher need to have is first is the confidence. Next up is how they how they inspire the students to learn English. They need to have inspiration so they can learn things faster. If they found that the English is much fun to learn, they will probably learn it almost every time if they find it.
And last question, what do you think is the future of English 10 years from now in your country?
I think that the future of English in my country will be further and more. The English will spread all over our country and most of our people in my country will know how to speak English.
Alright, so we are done with our speaking part 3. So let me hand this